For Sentinel.com, this is Ira Winderman with your latest Ask Ira Miami Heat mailbag. Our first question comes from Francis in Manila, who asks simply, what's the goal of this season? What do the Heat plan to do? Fight for a playoff seed? Or try to get into the lottery and get a quality lottery pick? Francis, his point is that the Heat look like a number 5 to 8 playoff seed, likely with a first-round exit, and that if they don't make the playoffs and fight to the end, they're only going to wind up with a number 11 to number 14 lottery seed. He said neither scenario is good. Either decide, make a trade to become a contender, or else drop the season to get a top 5 lottery pick. Francis, is not that simple. A lot of this happens organically. You find out soon enough who you are and what you are. And honestly, I can't see Erik Spoelstra coaching a team where the goal is not to at least try to win every night. And the thing about Pat Riley, it's never been about the draft. It's always been about free agency. And the best way to lure free agents is try to win and show you already have a quality staff, a quality team in place to lure a free agent. So I think Pat Riley's goal is to win as it's always been. Let the chips fall where they may, and then regroup in 2017 free agency. Our next question comes from Sandros in Miami, who says, it looks like with the type of players that Pat Riley has added, James Johnson, Derek Williams, Luke Babbitt, even Willie Reed, he's trying to build a physical team to sort of mirror what Riley had with the New York Knicks, with Charles Oakley, Anthony Mason, and Patrick Ewing. My answer to that, Sandros, is I hope not. I think the players that the Heat added are more about three-point shooting. This is not a physical league anymore. I don't think you win with physical play. I think you win with the kind of players who can go out and make three-point shots for you. And I think maybe with the exception of Willie Reed, that's what the Heat went for. Which of the newcomers will play the most? Likely the ones who hit the most three-pointers. And our last question comes from Masood in Tucson, who wants to know, did the Heat find a gem in Summer League? I'm not going to always state Stefan Jankovic or Akara White. They're nice players who might set up more for the Heat's D-League team. The player I'm really curious about is Briante Weber with his limited offensive game. Can he become a bit more when he faces true NBA competition during the preseason? We know that he has a college-level game. We know he has a Summer League-level game. Does he have an NBA-level game? We'll see that in the preseason, and it's important. Because if Briante Weber can become an NBA player and be a backup point guard, it makes it easier for the Heat to utilize Josh Richardson and Tyler Johnson more often in the wing rotation. Those are today's 3 questions. We'll be back tomorrow with 3 more. For SunSentinel.com, I'm Ira Winderman.